Hey guys, welcome to EUTU. That's everything under the umbrella. It is Friday, and that means one thing. We are starting our Mandalorian Fridays, where we give a little review of the episode, and then we talk about toys and merch because they're coming out with collectibles every single week. So EUTU stands for everything under the umbrella, everything under the Disney umbrella, that is. And we are so excited for the next 8 weeks. We get episodes of The Mandalorian. So we're going to dive right in. Just remember, if you could, go ahead and like and subscribe down below. We're going to do this every week, so it'll be an opportunity for some discussion. You guys can leave comments. We'll get back to you on those things. But every time we get together, we talk about two things: news, reviews, rumors, and toys and collectibles, because we love the merch. All right, so we're going to get started. So here you go. Episode 9, or Season 2, Episode 1 of The Mandalorian, entitled The Marshal. And I got to tell you, I woke up this morning and, we know movies, everything else, there has been just a lack because we haven't had the opportunities to go into theaters. We haven't had a lot of new things coming out. Everything keeps getting pushed back. For the first time in a long time, I woke up this morning and I had the excitement. The excitement that comes with seeing something that you've been looking forward to for so long. And it has been a long time. It was about Christmas of last year when we saw our last episode of The Mandalorian, Season 1. Episode 1 of Season 2, The Marshal, starts with a quick review intro, gets you up to speed, and then we get right into it. Listen, it was so great to hear the music and the scene, and I should say there will be some spoilers. I'm gonna go light on the spoilers, but there will be some. So if you don't want to be spoiled, I'm gonna give you, the 3, 2, 1 thing, because we're gonna talk about this episode. Go watch it. Don't let it be spoiled for you. Go watch it and then come back and watch the review. So here's what we want to do. So I've warned you enough. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! 3, 2, 1. All right. So here's the thing. I was thinking about this and what I wanted to say, and there's so much Star Wars stuff in here that we love. But first of all, let me just say, for those of you who are Bantha lovers, this episode is not for you. The poor Bantha, they have, several of them meet their Bantha maker. All right. So, if you are a Bantha lover, I'm sorry, this episode was not for you. Banthas were harmed in the filming of this episode. All right. Here's the thing. I loved this episode. I had a smile on my face the entire time. We got what we wanted, and just a couple of overall ideas as we kind of review this episode. First, the action was incredible. Some of the fight scenes, some of the planning, the weapons, everything about the action was so good. I like even better than last year. I got what I wanted out of this episode, even right from the beginning, with the Gamorrean guards and the wrestling match and everything about it. It was right where I wanted it to be. The scale seemed just bigger. There were things that they were able to do that, last season, everything felt very intimate, and it still had that feeling, but the scope of it was so large. You can go back to Tatooine, but also to explore parts of Tatooine that we had never explored before were fantastic. The runtime was 55 minutes, which was awesome because it didn't feel rushed. We know we got some of those 30 to 32 minute episodes last time, and it kind of felt like they were rushed. There were parts of this that it felt like we were getting dialogue and humor and other things that we didn't get last year. because of the runtime of 55 minutes. And so I hope that continues. The episode starts, and let's be honest, Star Wars graffiti is just creepier than Earth graffiti. That is a true statement. As we get into the episode and we get to Tatooine, there's a few things that struck me. There was one quote with Amy Sedakis back in her character. I was trying to. There was a quote that I thought was fantastic when she sees Baby Yoda, the child. She says, "If this thing ever divides or buds, I will gladly pay for it." Now, I don't know if Yoda species does divide or bud, but I thought that was a great line. The other thing, Timothy Oliphant, who plays Cobb Vanth, I thought was so good in this episode, and the Western tropes, the themes, really came through. There was a moment where it looked like they were going to have a gunfight, and the camera pans down to his holster, and I loved it. And just when you thought that was about to happen, we get a crate dragon. And the crate dragon was huge. It was massive. It was just the epic scale of it. By the way, crate dragon vomit is not pretty, and a lot of people were coated in it as the episode went on. It kind of was like an episode of early Nickelodeon with slime, only cooler because it was Star Wars. Crate dragon vomit was everywhere. The idea that it was in an empty Sarlacc pit because it ate the Sarlacc gave us this epic scope of what was going on, and I loved every minute of it. There were a lot of other things that I could speak to, some Easter eggs, like when you saw Cobb Vanth riding little Anakin's pod racer. I loved that throwback. The look of Boba Fett's armor as it was weathered and had been beaten up, and then it came from inside that sandcrawler. Loved it. And then, of course, at the end, we get the reveal. You know, last season we got the reveal of the child. In this one, we get the reveal as he turns around of Boba Fett still being alive. And as much as there had been rumors and all those things, the idea that we are going to get an older Boba Fett and that the Mandalorian has his beat up armor, love where this is going to go. Cannot wait. Super excited. Anyway, the episode overall, I loved the episode. I thought the action, I thought the humor, I thought everything about it was spot on. The only thing I will say is I was so ready for Moff Gideon, and we didn't get any in this episode. So I hope coming up now, the story is going to begin to incorporate Moff Gideon, and we're going to begin to see that character, because I want more of him in this season. But that is my only complaint. I loved the episode. I hope you did too. If there were things that you saw that you want to highlight, go ahead and leave a comment below. Like and subscribe. It was great. Honestly, I think probably my favorite episode since. There were a couple in season 1 that I really liked. 7 and 8 were great. Episode 1 with the reveal, loved all those. But this one just had a little bit of everything. So I was super excited. So that's our review of season 2, episode 1, The Marshal. Cannot wait to see what they continue to do with this. Now, every episode of EUTU, one of the things that we do is we talk about merchandise. And so, as you guys know, they started this week Mando Mondays. And as we talk about merchandise and collectibles, we love to kind of show off some old things and some new things and what we're hoping to get. We know that there were a bunch of reveals on this first Mando Monday. They're going to do it every Monday. So on Fridays, we want to, as we're talking about Mandalorian, at least for the next several weeks, probably a lot of conversation of Mandalorian merchandise and collectibles. So we always love to talk about something old and something new. And so because it is the first week of the Mandalorian, I wanted to show a couple of things. If you are Funko collectors, these are some from last season that have a little more value than some of the others. I want to show these, and I think I'm gonna switch cameras so that you can get a better look at these. This is the New York Comic Con 2019 Fall Convention Mandalorian. And if you were not aware, there is one with the, this is the shared sticker, but the only place that you could get it was through the Funko shop. And then there's one for NYCC itself. This one is about $250 on Pop Price Guide right now. That's the one with the shared sticker. This one shot up crazy because it was hard to come by. And the one with the shared sticker is about $500. So if you manage to get one of these, it's always interesting. You can leave a comment below. Do you hang on or do you sell? But $250 for the shared sticker. And then this one, if you did not have the opportunity, there was a big kind of controversy. Amazon had an exclusive one that was supposed to be all chrome, but it ended up with the chrome helmet only. The special edition one, which I think was a European release only, there was a couple of cases that got out. This is the one. It actually has the chrome on the body also, which is what a lot of people thought they were getting. The Amazon one with just the chrome helmet, about $30 or so. This one, if you were able to come up with it, is going for about $150. It was more than that. It's come down a little bit as I think a few more of them have become available. But these are two that if you're searching for, or if you have, you did pretty well for yourself. All right. So that's kind of the something old for today when we're talking about Mandalorian. I want to show you something new. Mail call this week. If you are into FigPin. And if you're not, I don't know why, because I love what FigPin does. This was a pre-order deluxe set back in March, and they sold it for one weekend, and not March, June actually, I think, or the end of May. It was around Father's Day. And it was a pre-sale. You had to get in on it one weekend. According to the blog, 2,900 people purchased it. It showed up. So the sets from FigPin, the deluxe sets, are super cool. If you have never seen them before, or you don't have the FigPin app, I think in the next week, next week, one of the things we're going to talk about is the store exclusive Mandalorian FigPins that you're able to find. But this is the deluxe set. All 5 of the pins. They are amazing. These are the ones with the gold border. The ones that are coming out in the other store exclusives are, there's some of them that are silver, some of them that are just black. But the enamel pins that FigPin does, and if you don't have the app, and they do a great job. Each one has an individual serial number, and it gives your pins a rating in the app. But that was the deluxe set that came this week. Mandalorian, so cool, So fantastic. So that's a little something old, a little something new. If you have a chance, if you're going to buy them on the secondary market, all of those things are holding some really good value. So go if you want and search them out, or as we say, hold off a little bit till the value comes down a little bit. A couple other things I just want to make you aware of. So on Monday, the exclusives in the Black Series started to get released. This is the build-up pack from Target. As always, the Target pre-orders sold out in a heartbeat. I believe it's a December 1st release in the stores, so keep your eyes open for that one. I really like the set. And then that is for the 6-inch Black Series. Then Walmart, for the vintage collection, has their build-up pack, which I love because it has the ice cream machine that holds the Beskar armor, and love the card back on that. That one also sold out on Walmart. They did a weird thing where like it released even a couple days before it was supposed to, and it wasn't named what it was supposed to be, and somehow word got out. I did manage to get a pre-order in on that one before they were all gone. Rumor has it that they're starting to hit the warehouse and could be hitting the stores soon. So keep your eyes out on that. And then finally, probably my favorite, because it is was my favorite scene from season 1, the stormtroopers just on the job talking with Baby Yoda in the satchel on the speeder bike. Love this. Amazon pre-order, Amazon exclusive. Love the look of the box. As an inbox collector, I think it's fantastic. As of now, it was still up for pre-order. You may want to get over there and get that. And question is, do you get 2 of them so you can kind of reenact that scene? All right. So this has been our first Mandalorian Friday, where we review the episode. And then I'm so excited to see where the season goes. It was so great to see it. We talked about some expensive Funkos and FigPin and what's coming up. Cannot wait every week on Fridays to talk about The Mandalorian. Please do us a favor. Go ahead and like and subscribe down below as we build this channel, and join us every Friday as we talk about each new episode. In addition, you can follow us on Instagram. It's EUTU _ ScottyBoy. You can follow us there, and we give you updates as when new episodes come out, and also some pictures of some mail drops of what shows up. So this has been EUTU, everything under the Disney umbrella. We'll be back again with other Disney news, but just remember, every Friday, Mandalorian Friday, as we talk about the new episodes. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure you like and subscribe. See you soon.